Following up on our guide, we have floor number 17 of the cavern of Fuji, War of the Human Tanks Altar walkthrough. Now, this floor is also one of the most difficult ones I have found, especially because the enemy destroys all of your mobs. So, and you have a very small area to spawn in. So what you want to do is set up your command tank and immediately protect it with an interceptor. As you know, as you can see from the guide, you should not deploy with any kind of modules, otherwise they're going to be disabled. Alright, here we have a Patrashi, and we're going to put it right there. Okay. And you will need to deploy a control tank so that we can disable the modules on the enemy side. Now for the rest, our main vanguard of attack is going to be several chappies reinforced by this Patrashi. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that one. But what we want to have is 5 or 6 of these chappy assault tanks. They're incredibly fast. Just make sure that none of them have any modules attached in case they are destroyed, which is likely going to happen. Now try to keep this formation that I'm suggesting here. It's basically a front line with a backup line on the side. I realized there that I was missing a couple chappies, so let's go assemble them real quick. There they are. Okay. I like to keep 6 of those at any given time, so just personal preference. But it helps a lot, especially while going through the cavern. Now, your additional tank may be another chappy, or you can place one of your snipers. I forgot to mention why, but we're gonna do that on the map analysis in here. And right here we are set and good to go. As usual, remember to save before going to Sorry. And let's go. Now let's just go for the map analysis. These are the enemies that you are going to be facing. We have to destroy 4 different command tanks, circling red, plus that very annoying artillery tank that is going to be directly on our left side. So the Patrashi that we have on our left is going to be taking care of that one in a few moments. And our line of chappy assault tanks are going to make their way through, all the way to the lateral side and on the upper section. Now there is another reason that we have the Patrashi. One of the command tanks, the one on the leftmost side, the pink one, usually goes down again to where the artillery support is. So usually this command unit tries to go down. So what we're gonna do is keep our Patrashi and keep firing to our left side, blind firing to that, hoping that we're probably gonna hit that command tank on the left. Otherwise, the other 3 have to be taken care by our main assault line of chappies. So that's pretty much it. Let's go and let's see the implementation. So it begins. Now, the first units are going to be our chappies, of course. They're going to be able to move. Doesn't matter which one you move first, but I recommend either moving the one on the far left side or the one on the right side, like we did on this. It's a little bit of touch and go with the chappy, so you have to improvise depending on the enemy placement that you get. Take advantage of the speed of transmission from your assault tanks. Those actually are the ones that are going to help you. Also pay attention to the top left side of the screen on the time limit that we have. It's actually not much. We're gonna be cutting it very close. Now there's one of the command tanks, the special unit, but I decide to go for the explosive enemy tank. Now, here is where we want to move our Petrashi and fire on the left to get rid of the artillery unit before they can fire on us. As you can see, we're still not able to intercept. So we gotta get rid of it before it can fire. There he goes. Now we have to set to intercept, try to protect your, well, primarily your command tank, and secondary your sniper tank. They are very important for this mission. Also your Petrashi, try to cover at least a couple of squares out of it. So keep advancing. The enemy sometimes will do that. You're gonna have to improvise as you go. Now check on our time limit. We still have time. Now, if we keep our assault chappies close together, we run the risk of that happening. However, I don't see any other way that we could have destroyed the rest of the units before they shoot back at us. So, it's up to you whether you want to keep a sparse formation or a tight formation. I'm more to go in with a tight formation. I'd rather lose a couple of tanks while I have a few backups. So, now the backups are moving. Try to take the top side part of the map. As if you remember, if you go on the bottom side part in here, you're going to find a very huge artillery tank. Now, this is very important. We need to keep making blind fire over here, because one of those is a command tank that we want to destroy to win, and another one is a samurai tank that is hiding with it. Now, I forgot exactly where it was evading, so that was my mistake. But the sniper unit is for that. If you notice one of the units evading, take it down with the sniper. Just remember on which part of the map is it. Not like I did. Now we keep advancing. We're against time here. Mostly because if you let that artillery unit to fire, sometimes it makes suicide runs and shoots itself in order to destroy your troops. Now remember to keep your interceptor, to give the order to protect. You have to give that every time. It doesn't remember automatically. And keep pushing forward. There is the other command tank. Try to maximize your damage as much as possible. Interceptor for the win. Remember, keep your sniper for when you see enemies making evasive actions. And keep advancing. Don't stop. Unfortunately, we lost that sniper tank. Like I mentioned, that's optional. Now, keep making blind fires. Hopefully you're gonna catch something on that side, and hopefully it's gonna be a command tank. Just like that. And at this point we're only missing one of them. Now that shot was unnecessary, but just wanted to make sure I didn't have any stragglers behind my last tank.
The time is 6:00 p.m.
Set to intercept again. And keep advancing. Now there is a command tank we're missing. Blind fire with trash. And yep, you got lucky. If we had missed, all you have to do is keep advancing and keep shooting blindly until you get it. If your sniper tank survived, then you should be able to get it once it evades. And that's it. I'll be adding more floors as I'll go unlocking them, just the most difficult ones that I find. Thank you for watching this video. As you know, if you like this video, then like this video. Remember to subscribe. It really helps me a lot to keep making content and this kind of guides to help everyone, fans of this kind of forgotten video games. Thank you very much. This is Odyssey checking out. See you out there.